If you've ever been told you think too much, this is for you. There's a certain kind of person who doesn't just listen to a song, they hear the history in it. They don't just have a conversation, they dissect the silence between the words. To the outside world, they might seem detached, preoccupied, moving at a different, slower rhythm. But inside, it's not quiet. It's a universe of connections, constantly forming. What is it truly like to navigate life with a mind that refuses the surface? Why does that depth, which feels like a superpower, also so often feel like a solitary weight? Today, we're stepping into the inner landscape of the profound thinker. First, a clarification. This isn't about intelligence scores or academic trophies. It's a mode of existence, a way of experiencing reality where every input has layers, every moment has a shadow, and every thought has roots that go deep. You see, for some, the mind isn't a tool for quick answers. It's a space for wandering. Psychologists might point to concepts like cognitive processing sensitivity. Your brain doesn't just register information, it immerses in it. It seeks the pattern behind the pattern, the reason behind the reason. It's like hearing the harmony when everyone else just hears the melody. This creates a beautiful intensity. A sunset isn't just pretty, it's a temporary miracle of physics and perception. A look from a stranger isn't just a glance, it's a story you'll never know. But this constant, rich processing has its own gravity. It pulls. Thoughts aren't just passing clouds, they are weather systems. They linger. This is where a paradox lives. The very capacity that allows for incredible empathy and insight, the ability to feel into spaces others skip over, also opens the door to profound doubt. To think deeply is, inevitably, to question deeply, even yourself. The research on metacognition is clear. This deep engagement with one's own thoughts correlates with both heightened creativity and a greater susceptibility to anxiety. Why? Because a mind that can imagine boundless beauty can also envision boundless pain. So they might struggle in loud rooms, not from a lack of interest, but from an overflow of it. They're not just hearing the conversation, they're sensing the unspoken alliances, the subtle shifts in energy, the hidden meanings. It's less about thinking and more about feeling thought. It can be overwhelming. Retreat isn't always a choice. Sometimes it's a necessity for the system to process. But let's shift the frame. What if this isn't a burden, but a unique artistry? Consider the philosopher turning a simple question over for a lifetime, or the writer who spends an hour finding the one true word. This is depth in action. It's not efficiency, it's devotion. And here lies a common ache: loneliness. Not the loneliness of being alone, but the loneliness of being surrounded by chatter that never touches the depths you inhabit. They don't crave more talk, they crave resonance. They want to discuss the shadows love casts, not the weather. In an age addicted to speed, wanting depth can feel like speaking a forgotten language. Yet this is their hidden strength. They are consummate listeners. They don't just hear your words, they hear your heartbeat in them. They catch the sentence you swallowed and understand the story it held. Studies on high sensory processing individuals show they're often exceptional at reading between the lines, at connecting disparate dots into a coherent picture. They reflect rather than react. But this engine never truly idles. Mental fatigue is a constant companion. You could be resting on a couch while your mind is rebuilding a past argument or architecting 10 possible futures. This is cognitive reverberation. the echo chamber of a busy mind. Closure is elusive because every settled thought births a new question. This is why so many turn to creation, writing, painting, composing. It's not merely a hobby, it's alchemy. It's the crucial act of taking the internal whirlwind and giving it an external shape. Neuroscience shows this externalization dials down the brain's emotional alarm centers. It's how they calm the storm, by giving it a name in a form. Don't mistake depth for gloom. Often they experience joy more vividly, precisely because they fully inhabit it. They find splendor in the cracked pavement, a universe in a cup of coffee. The mundane becomes sacred because they notice it, truly notice it. Their thinking isn't linear, it's symphonic. One note calls to another. An idea about time connects to a feeling about loss, which leads to a memory of light through a childhood window. They don't see a clock, they see the cultural construct of measured moments and feel the weight of each one passing. So if you've ever felt too intense, too analytical, too much, reframe that. Your depth is a lens, a rare one. It makes life denser, certainly, but it also makes it more real. You're not just passing through experience, you're in a constant silent dialogue with it. Here's a fascinating neural truth. Deep thinkers may literally perceive time differently. When your brain processes with high granularity, your subjective experience of time can stretch. Moments dilate, details sharpen. You're not living slower, you're living in high definition. And that changes everything. Perhaps they're not lost in thought. Perhaps they're the only ones truly found within it. But the final paradox is this: the very depth that enriches them can also create a relentless thirst. Once you've known the ocean floor, the shoreline can feel unsatisfying. You seek meaning in a marketplace of noise. You long for substance in a stream of distractions. Their minds are built for the abyss, but the abyss can be a lonely place. The deeper you go, the fewer companions you find. Not because others are shallow, but because the journey requires a pace and a patience that the modern world rarely encourages. They remember in essence, not just an event. They store the emotional truth of a moment long after the details fade. Psychologists call this depth of processing, and it's the bedrock of intuition and creativity. It's why they can walk into a room and feel the mood before a word is said. But this radar is always on, and it consumes energy. To feel everything more acutely means even peace must be carefully, gently laid down. There's a complexity paradox. The more intricate your understanding of life's tapestry, seeing both the brilliant weave and the frayed, fragile threads, the harder it can be to grasp simple, uncomplicated joy. They see the beauty and the tragedy woven together. They feel love and its inevitable vulnerability in the same breath. If your mind feels too much, too heavy, too noisy, too endless, understand this: it is not defective, it is deep. Neuroscience identifies a default mode network active during introspection. In some, it's a bustling city. That's why silence is never empty, it's full. It's why a window view can be an epic. Solitude isn't escape, it's homecoming. They are often misread as cold or disconnected, when in reality, they are drowning in connection to ideas, to nuances, to echoes. They aren't quiet due to a lack of something to say. They are quiet because their thoughts are too vast for small containers. In an age of instant reaction, this thoughtful silence is a rebellious act. Let me ask you, when did you last sit with a feeling, not to fix it, but to know it? That is their practice. They allow time to expand until understanding emerges. The cost is feeling more, breaking more, but the reward is healing in ways that are profound and lasting.
The aim isn't to solve every mystery of the self. You are not a puzzle to be completed. You are a consciousness to be experienced. Reflection should be a compass, not a cage. The gift of deep thinking isn't perfection, it's perception. It's the courage to find meaning, even in the meaningless, and to hold complexity without needing to simplify it. They are bridges between the heart and the head, between the observed and the felt. A conversation with them isn't an exchange, it's an unfolding. You don't just share information, you reveal layers. And in this, there is resilience. Studies suggest those who engage in deep self-reflection develop stronger long-term emotional fortitude. They don't avoid their shadows, they map them. So when pain comes, they are not strangers to its terrain. If you